Neil deGrasse Tyson's quote, "The James Webb Telescope has captured the clearest image of a planet so similar to Earth that astronomers can only marvel at it, which is what makes Proxima b so intriguing. It is an Earth-like planet orbiting the star nearest to the Sun." After the surprising announcement about Proxima b, researchers are constructing numerous spaceships to investigate who lives there and whether they are friendly. Proxima b is only 4 light-years away from Earth and may be the first exoplanet that humans visit with probes. One of the closest celestial bodies in the universe that is not a member of our solar system is Proxima b, an exoplanet that is only slightly more than 4 light-years away from us. For ages, scientists have been baffled by the Proxima Centauri system. Alpha Centauri was once believed to be our nearest stellar neighbor, but then unexpected things started to happen. First, astronomers discovered that Alpha Centauri is actually a double star rather than a regular star. A few decades later, we were once more taken aback by this enigmatic system in our immediate galactic neighborhood. However, the third star in the Alpha Centauri system did not seem to be merely a trilling of the already known star duo. The star was and is too conspicuous for that, even though its orbit is directly linked to the other 2 stars. Instead, Proxima Centauri wanders far. Modern astronomers looking into space with ever-improving telescopes discovered anomalies in the Alpha Centauri system once again that amazed them. The discovery of the exoplanet Proxima Centauri b, one of the first near-Earth exoplanets, in 2016 caused a stir. The James Webb Telescope is now revealing the true nature of Proxima Centauri b. This led scientists to believe that the third star might be trapped because the gravitational poles of Alpha Centauri A and B have captured a third star, and the 3 have been dancing a common dance in the universe ever since. Since we might visit this planet in the not-too-distant future when we are able to construct interstellar spaceships, Proxima Centauri b would undoubtedly be among our first stops. However, there are even more fascinating facts about this planet, which is thought to be an Earth twin. Proxima Centauri b may be the closest inhabited planet to Earth. Proxima Centauri b is a bit bigger than Earth and a bit denser. It has been clearly identified as a rocky planet, which means that unlike gas planets, it has a solid surface throughout. Proxima Centauri b orbits its star in a very close orbit, so that a year on the planet lasts only 11 days at first glance. This doesn't sound very homely, because close to a star, it is very hot, at least in our system. But in the Proxima Centauri system, it's different. The star is hardly as luminous as our Sun. This clearly puts Proxima Centauri b in the habitable zone of its star. If the planet also has water, it could truly be an Earth too, with a mild climate and life. This is exactly where the James Webb Space Telescope comes in. Although the planet has been known for many years, and there has been some speculation about its true nature, our technology could not possibly determine whether Proxima Centauri b has an atmosphere and water. The goals of the Webb mission are clearly to find out these facts not only with regard to Proxima Centauri b, but also with regard to many other exoplanets that are potentially Earth-like and inhabited. Webb can use its unique technology to create the first exact analyses in the environment of distant planets. The telescope accomplishes this by using a brand new spectrometer technology that employs infrared light rather than visible light. Even the faintest signals from distant stars that have traveled billions of light-years are captured by this new super telescope and converted into visible images. In the case of exoplanets, the technology gives us precise information from a planet's environment on a cosmic scale. Infrared light rays can also be emitted by very distant or very weak celestial bodies. Or rather, the light shifts into the red color spectrum due to the long journey to us. This is something that Hubble, which only works with visible light, could not accomplish. Think of how an exoplanet first absorbs the light of its star. Then it combines with the planet's atmosphere and is reflected from the surface all the light that we can perceive on Earth. Exoplanets are like grains of sand or dust. They are small in comparison to their stars and cannot emit their own light, but they can reflect light which scientists use to locate them. The light from the Sun is altered during these processes, and Proxima b alters the light from its star. If the light combines with specific gases in the atmosphere, or even encourages the reaction of the gases and heating processes, it emits a subtle but noticeable light spectrum. Pleasant warmth is sunlight that has been absorbed and reflected in this manner. This spectrum comprises hundreds or thousands of distinct light waves, and each gas and element creates a universally identifiable signature within the spectrum. To put it simply, this means that the oxygen produced in Proxima B's environment has wavelengths that are similar to those of oxygen produced in Earth's environment, and the same is true for the smallest water droplets in a planet's environment. Based on the amount of water measured in the planet's environment, scientists can then make additional inferences about the amounts of water on the planet's surface that are habitable. What a world with continents and life would you ever have? Thought that there are other habitable planets in the universe, or were you one of those people who firmly believed that we are the only ones in the universe, and that the Earth is unique to come straight to the point there will never be a planet? That exactly resembles Earth. There aren't even two snowflakes that are exactly the same, but there are some planets that are pretty damn similar to Earth, and Proxima B is one of them according to science. A true super-Earth is a bit bigger, a bit warmer and a bit heavier than Earth. Such a planet would contain large amounts of water and have harmoniously distributed land masses. The climate would be temperate and evenly warm, and the star would have about twice the lifespan of our Sun during this longer lifespan of the system. Super civilizations could even form according to evolutionary researchers, and it's precisely such civilizations that we hope to find in the universe. Imagine we have a highly intelligent and technical society somewhere in our galactic neighborhood, which on top of that is friendly and interested in contact. We could probably learn a lot from such creatures at the moment. This still sounds like a long way off, but engineers and scientists are working every moment to master interplanetary and ultimately interstellar space travel to Proxima B. In just 20 years, if Yuri Milner, a Russian billionaire and space enthusiast, has his way, spaceships will be flying to Proxima B in just a few years. The first of these mini spacecraft will only have a camera and some minimalist measuring instruments on board. However, the equipment should be sufficient to provide us with the first real photos from the Proxima system and finally show us whether or not Proxima B is inhabited by life. Thanks to a unique acceleration technology, the probes, which are only a few centimeters in size, will travel at almost the speed of light and reach Proxima B in a period of less than 10 years. We could see the first photos of an exoplanet as early as the mid-2030s. We will see the planet's atmosphere and colors for the first time, and it will be a surprise to see whether Proxima B is blue, green, and white like our Earth, or brown, black, or even red. Thanks to measurements from the best telescopes on Earth, we know that Proxima B probably has a bound orbit around its star. It has a day side and a night side. The day side is probably too hot for life, and it never gets dark. There, the night side is always dark, and probably very cold. The interesting thing about this planet is a transition zone that stretches once around this world, and life could be possible there. It sounds crazy to us that a planet is habitable only on a strip of several thousand kilometers, and on one side it goes either into eternal brightness and heat, and in the other direction into darkness and cold. That wouldn't make the planet a true twin of Earth. In our search for other life in space, we must also allow for other possibilities of life, and forms of life that go beyond our previous definitions. This, of course, raises the exciting question of whether we would then also be able to visit Proxima B ourselves. Yes, many scientists are certain that as we continue to advance the current state of technology, we will soon be able to construct spaceships with engines that can reach almost the speed of light. Trips to Proxima B would then probably be possible in about 20 years. However, we still don't know how we will overcome problems such as weightlessness in the universe or the effects of cosmic radiation. All hopes in this regard are pinned on the development of the warp drive. This is supposed to enable travel through the space-time structure of the universe without the need for fuel. In theory, the drive, which we all know from science fiction films like Star Wars, already exists so far. However, we have been stymied by the energy problem. But here too there is constant encouraging progress. In 2022, researchers from the USA succeeded in creating a mini warp bubble. This bubble can stretch space-time in such a way that material objects, such as spaceships and people, can simply slip through a fold for travel over vast distances. We would then need hardly any time and comparatively little fuel. We just have to be able to create such a bubble on a large scale, and that will cost energy. The solution would lie in alternative energy such as negative matter, or even the mysterious dark energy. In addition to being free of time and space, spacemen would also be immune from cosmic radiation stresses and effects like time dilation if the warp drive is successful. We are always releasing new and entertaining videos, so please subscribe to the channel immediately.